Alrighty, good morning everybody. We are out to Super Sausage, getting a bit of weave on the tyres, get these warmed up a bit. And we're off to the obligatory Sunday Super Sausage run today. Going to go down and meet a load of our guys from Lexmoto that were all coming down. Barry Darby's going to be down there. And the man himself. If you haven't watched his channel, Mr. Jim Diesel is joining me this morning down at the Super Sausage, coming all the way up from Essex to have a meet up, and a couple of others as well. Hopefully the bike bloggers that I normally follow on my YouTube channel posted it up yesterday, off to Super Sausage, and a load of them said, "We'll see you there, Mr. Bomb." So we're having the obligatory run up to the Super Sausage. It's a nice steady speed this morning until time is not to go at a steady speed, depending on traffic conditions. I looked at the weather this morning and it said sunny, 20 degrees. Where? You tell me where the sun is and it's 20 degrees. It's only 9 o'clock in the morning. Well, it's about 8:45 at the moment, so we're getting up a Super Sausage for 9. But we're going up to meet the boys up there. Loads and loads of stuff's happened at the garage this morning and over the last couple of weeks. Obviously the boss, Phil, had a week off on the bank holiday weekend, and he's disappeared off to Devon, which gave me the reins of the garage, and it's nice to have him actually trust me to run his business. But we've done absolutely massively on bike sales this week. Loads of people coming into me, RB, what have you got this, whatever, and we did the live stream on Friday. A load of Lexmoto people in there, Mr. LXR guy, and MT Belly came in as well. So we had a load of our YouTube friends and our Lexmoto friends join me on the live stream, chatting about bikes, and we had Salty and Sprinkles join us as well. Now June the 6th, they're going to try and do this pup run. If you haven't checked out on Facebook, Salty and Sprinkles or EMS Angels from Bayou City, go and check that out. They are raising money. Excuse me while I cough. God, it's cold this morning. So they are raising money for a PTSD dog for a first responder called Annie, who lost her husband last year. We're not going to go into the details of it, but she suffers from anxiety, stress and PTSD. So we've been trying to raise money for Salty and Sprinkles, and obviously I want to thank everybody that came into my live stream, saw the link, went across the Salty's page and donated money. Now obviously some people were just chucking in £5, I chucked in 30, and then all of a sudden he said his page went absolutely, it just blew up in his face. So Salty, I just hope that you're getting the right amount of money for that PTSD dog. It all goes to a worthy cause. And I just want to say to all you EMS guys, all you medical guys, all you military guys, whether you're Air Force, Army, Navy, whatever, thank you for your service. You do a great deal for everybody. So especially our EMS guys, they've had a crap couple of years with COVID, and I just want to say thank you to all the NHS in England, all the EMS guys in America. Well done, thank you for your service guys, it is much appreciated. No one gives these guys a pat on the back for the amount of hours they do. And obviously Salty and Sprinkles both ride Indians, but they are very, very good friends, and he's such a lovely guy, and Sprinkles is absolutely brilliant. Now they've got their own little club called EMS Angels, and you've got Big Smitty. Smitty is a character, he's top of the range guy, absolutely love chatting to him. Sets the pendants, he does some really good stuff. And as always, all those bike bloggers that I follow are listed in the comments down below, so go in, check out all those bike people. Swami, 2 Wheels Down, and Mrs. 2 Wheels Down, otherwise known as Mrs. Hellbelly. They're great guys. They've started an Instagram chat this week, and God did we have some fun. Wibbly Wobbly Harley Boy Ben. Now this big channel that we have a great laugh with this guy when he's about, and he does a great series called Grinds My Gears. and that is Ben from Bikes, Beards and Brews. And I got trolled yesterday, and it was absolutely hilarious. Had an Instagram message. Hello, how are you? I tend to respond back to everybody. Hi, where are you from? I'm from the UK. I'm a biker. How can I help you? I'm from Dallas, Texas, and I'm a member of the Illuminati. All right, here we go. And I can make you $3 million a month. I can guarantee you $1 million a day if you join the Illuminati. Right, okay, yeah. Sorry, I can't do that. Why? I said, because I'm sponsored by God. What do you mean you're sponsored from God? I said, well, I pray to God every day I ride this thing that I don't die. Well, I said, I haven't died yet, so God is obviously sponsoring me. Oh. Do you think I'm some kind of scammer? Yes. And I said, unless you're into talking bikes or you've got something good to say, then I'm really not interested. And then I got the abuse come back. You suck private parts, you know. And then we had the mother comments, we had the dad comments, we had the sister comments. And I'm like, okay, fine. I'm not going to block you yet. But I said to him, if you don't sort of cease and desist, I'm going to pass it on to our little bike team that we've got on Instagram. And there's about 150 bikers in there. Well, he carried on, so I posted it. And I posted another link, and I posted all of his chat, screenshotted it and posted the chat. About 8 of our guys jumped on the chat and messaged him. And to say that he got slightly perturbed and closed his account is an understatement. Thank you very much, Ben, and all the boys, and everybody that sent him messages. It was absolutely hilarious. He did end up getting quite a lot of links to certain websites of naughtiness, and a lot of screenshots of naughtiness. So thank you, boys. And then someone said to him, obviously, if you're Illuminati, can we bring you to our church? What's that? It's the Church of Dinah, Harley Dinah. He didn't want to join. I don't know why, but it was a great sort of 3 or 4 hours that were filled last night, just with this guy just having a bit of fun. And we love trolls. We love to troll people. And obviously, if you're gonna troll, don't troll bikers, because they have friends. Lots and lots of friends, and I think he ended up going viral yesterday, so thanks, boys. But we're almost down to the Super Sausage, which is great fun, and when we get down there, we're going to switch across to the phone. I'm going to get some footage of me and Jim Diesel. I haven't seen Jim for about 6 months. Obviously, we chat a lot on the live streams, and Jim is now retired from the RAF. But it'll be great to catch up with a really good friend, and Jim is probably one of the most pleasant guys you can talk to. He's just straight up A down the middle, which is what a lot of my biker friends are. Very, very good guys, all know the business, you know. At the end of the day, we're all bikers, we're all part of a brotherhood and sisterhood. Must forget Mrs. Burning Gas Hauling Ass, and obviously Mr. Burning Gas Hauling Ass, Gavin, Sarah. But we have picked up quite a lot of obviously female bikers now that just sit and chat to me, and they went, do you know what, Mr. Bomb? And I went, what's that? He went, you only want to talk bikes, don't you? And I went, yeah. I said, I've got a lovely wife at home. Why would I want to be chatting to women about other subjects other than bikes? I'm not interested. I've got the perfect woman at home, and I don't flirt. I don't do any of that, you know. My get off, as I say, my thing that really floats my boat is bikes. I could sit for hours watching YouTube. Certain people watch other channels on the internet, if you happen to be a male. I tend to just sit watching YouTube videos and catching up with all these bike bloggers. That's what floats my boat. And the big thing that floated my boat this morning, I was sat, obviously we had a couple of bikes in last week for MOTs, and we had a really nice Harley in. Now obviously I was chatting to Diesel's Hog Vlog about this in the live stream on Friday. The Harley Breakout, oh my god, if I had the money I would buy a Harley Breakout. I thought the V-Rod and the Fat Boy were lovely, but this Breakout is absolutely gorgeous. So much so, I watched about an hour's worth of Harley Breakout test rides this morning before we got the bike out to have a run to Super Sausage. So I got up about 6 this morning, had a cup of tea, caught up with a couple of my videos, caught up with my analytics and my channel, and then started watching Harley Breakout videos, and absolutely lovely. And found a custom shop out in Germany that does the V-Rod and Night Rod conversions, so did have a nice little look at those. And just before we get to Super Sausage, guys, I'm just going to obviously tell you about something that we saw last Sunday, the new camera van. And I did mention it in last week's feed. If you happen to see a camera van and it looks like a Google Map van, it's got the camera sat out the middle of the van on a tripod or on a pole out the middle of the top of the van. From a distance, it looks like ET's head. That is a very, very long-range, high-speed camera that records about 10,000 frames a second. It has the ability, if it's looking at you and you're on a bike and you go flying past, you think, I'm safe, he's looking the other way. That camera can turn in about half a second. So it will get you both ways, so just be aware of that new camera that PC Plod's got out. They're getting a bit clever. The easiest way. And don't go doing this. I didn't say to do this. Get a flippy number plate, or go past the camera, do what I do, put your foot back and over the reg plate. But if not, stick to the speeds, save it for the track. I tend to obviously sit on the A5. I'm gonna have a blast. I make sure I've got nothing behind me, nothing in front of me. But there is a lot of plod about, obviously, because no one is driving, which makes anybody that is out a bit more susceptible to PC plod. So do watch out for that new camera van that is about, and it from a distance it does look like ET's head stuck out the top of the van. If we see one, I'll pull up and get some photos of it for you, but I don't think PC plod is going to be very happy with me doing that. So we're going to pull into Super Sausage, guys. I'm going to see who's in the car park at the moment. We're going to have a quick scout around, and then a little bit of breakfast, and then just before we leave, the obligatory bacon roll for Mrs. B. And there's a bloody lot of them here already. Jesus Christ, it's packed. Hit the visor up. The boys are here. Morning. All the usual guys are here, so as you can see, we're just rolling on the camera. It is absolutely packed this morning. And has anybody pinched my spot down the bottom? No, we are looking good. I see another ninja. So we're going to drop in behind this one. In fact, I'm going to have my spot on the corner out the way. There are a few Team Greens here. So good selection of bikes already. I'd say there's about 60 bikers here. And we're just waiting for the man himself, Mr. Jim Diesel, to turn up as well. And what better to park next to a nice bit of kit? Just check out that Ducati. So just a quick look around the car park before we shut down for today. So loads of bikers here. All the boys are about, and what we'll do, we'll wind it up here, and we'll catch up with you when we get back into the ride video. So until then, I'll be signing out.
Many hours later.
So we're on the way back from Super Sausage, and what a brilliant morning we have had. Absolutely loads of fun. We met Jim Diesel again. Jim was down. Good to see you, Jim. Absolutely blinding, really nice guy. And We spent about 2 hours just chin wagging bikes, looking at everybody's bike down there. Good to see Barry down there. Loads of our Lexmoto people from the garage, absolutely loads of them. And met me mate Martin as well. Martin was there. So we're now doing the obligatory run to home, and of course the bacon and sausage back cob roll is buried under the back seat for Mrs. B. We have a bank holiday, a Sunday and a Monday, so I've got Monday off from the garage. And what are we going to do this afternoon? We are going to chill out. It's a lovely day. I might get the Barbie out this afternoon, ask the neighbours round, get a few beers in, sit on the patio, might watch a bit of telly as well. But it's such a lovely day, I think I might sit in the garden. And it was good to see 90% of people social distancing. We had the odd few people that right up close, no, but I'm going to get back a bit, still maintaining social distancing. And good to see that Chris is on top of it, spacing all the bikes out, which was great. And had a few of the fan club turn up. There's like a young lad, he's like, oh, I like green. And we grabbed a photo of our young lad by the bike. He looked a bit nervous. I said to him, you can sit on it if you want. No. And stood with Dad, and then they've taken a couple of photos. I said, feel free to jump up on my channel. And we're going to put a photo up of our young lad on the Facebook page. He was very, very nervous, stood next to my bike. But bless him, and we got a photo of him. So he had a big beaming smile. And obviously as we pulled out the garage, he was like, oh, bike. So hence why I gave it a little bit of power coming out there, just to impress him a little bit, because he does like the sound of a big bike. And we are going to head down the A5. We've got the pack of us with us today. Back out with the pack again. And I think they're all going the other way. And the tyres are very, very warm. So, the obligatory run to home begins. And there are a lot of bikes out today. Sunny weather has brought us out. We're like bees around the honeypot this morning. And in this afternoon, time is back currently about 11:30, so we've been down here for about 2.5 hours. And had an absolute blast. And there were a couple of nice bikes there. Good to see Paul there with his Ninja. Got a photo of that. Check out the photos, they're up on the Instagram. So you can pop across to RB's Instagram, have a look at that. As always, if you want to see any of the social media and the follows and everything, easiest way to get to everything is off the website revbomb.co.uk. And all the social media is on the last page. Look at the social media page, links to the Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and of course all the links for the garage are in there as well, so you can follow us at the garage. And then hopefully this afternoon we're going to catch up with a bit of TV, a little bit of barbecue, etc, etc, etc. And get back into the lane. A lot of bikes out. And then catch up with what Salty and Sprinkles are doing as well. Obviously I am monitoring their activity, and I'm trying to steer everything Salty and Sprinkles. If you missed it at the first beginning of the video and you're watching this bit, you've stayed locked up. Salty and Sprinkles, Facebook, EMS Angels at Bayou City, BAYOU City. Go check out the Facebook. You can also check out Sets of Pendants or Big Smitty Riding, and they've all got this link that is up on their page, the PTSD run, to get this PTSD dog. 6th of June that's happening, and the more donations we can send from the UK the better. If you happen to be watching this in America, then get on their channel guys, send them some money. PTSD dog, good cause, and do as much as you can. Be really appreciated. And don't forget the main man that was down with me today, Jim Diesel. check his page out. He's on YouTube. Look for Jim Diesel. There'll be a link on the bottom of this video for Jim Diesel as well. And if you don't watch his Finally Fridays, go watch some of his Finally Fridays. The guy's an absolute scream and a legend. And obviously, due to his work commitments, he's not doing a lot at the moment. He's just retired from the Air Force and he's got himself a new job where he's in training, so he's not got much time to obviously get the videos up. But he's on Instagram. Check out Jim Diesel. Give him a like on the YouTube. Let's see if we can get him up to the 1,000. And as I say, all the bikers that I follow are all listed below in every YouTube video. Hop on, just give those guys a like. It'll take you about 10-15 minutes to click through, but just give them a subscribe. Every click on their page helps to get them, try and get them monetized. And I know the fact, because obviously I've been doing this 2 years, it took me ages to hit that 1,000, and now it's just absolutely gone stupid with the amount of bike videos that I'm doing. So thank you to all my subscribers for all the comments, the likes, and all the stuff that you do on my channel. Much appreciated. Don't forget, if you want to do RB membership, someone said to me, why don't you do Patreon? I prefer to keep it all in one place. And obviously the YouTube membership gets you the perks as well. You get yourself mentioned on every trailer at the end of every video. And obviously if you're in the live stream and you donate, thank you very much Tom this week that donated, and that money I sent over to Salty and Sprinkles. All my channel money at the moment, if anybody does donate, I am sending that across to Salty and Sprinkles for that PTSD dog at the moment. Don't need the money. It's all about me just enjoying what I do and sitting these bike videos out. So the money is nice, but I can always forward that on. No big deal to me. And obviously this was in unvaleted yesterday, cost me an arm and a leg. I had to pay full price at the garage, and I don't mind. This bike is worth every penny I put into it. And a lot of people have obviously made me offers down there this morning. Your bike for sale? No, it's not. Fortunately, no. I'm not selling the bike. Oh, if you did sell it, how much would you sell it for? And they were like, blimey. Reason being, Jap import. Last one in the country. I am not selling this at the moment. But the big Z is coming. Just wait until we're obviously ready and the side of the house is built for me to put the two bikes in, because this one is the only one that will fit at the moment. Slight modification happening to the side of the house where I can get two bikes in. New double swing gate going up. And thank you to my builder that is coming around the next couple of weeks, Wayne, that's going to be doing it for me. And it makes a change for me to be just sat at 70 mile an hour. I'm taking my time this morning, because PC Plod is out in force today. Last thing I need is a ticket or any points. But of course the road on the way to home, no cameras there, so we will be doing the obligatory clock blur high speed run once we get back, and then chill out for the afternoon. We're back at the garage on Tuesday, where I will be riding a Cypher, final ride on the LXR, final ride on the Michigan. I have got a full-on day from Tuesday, just ride, and then Wednesday sees more new bike rides. We've got two new bikes just come in, ZX6, Team Green ZX6, that came in on Friday, so we just PDI'd that over the weekend, had a service, led all the brakes, and we bought another R1, and that thing, obviously we had the Milwaukee one in last. This is a silver one, it's got a Yoshimura system on it, and it is nice. So we'll be out test riding the R1 this week as well, try and get a photo shoot on that and a video, do some bits and pieces. So not far till we get home now. And the high speed run coming up soon, if you're hanging around for that. If you are into a new Lexmoto or a used motorcycle, we're going to put the link up now anyway. Up here on the top right, I'm not taking my hands off the bars, but top right of the screen or bottom right of the screen, Eclipse Motorcycles mk.co.uk. Telephone numbers down the bottom, 01908 643 603 if you're after a used motorcycle. And I've got a couple of viewings next week. BMW 1200R, got an inquiry on that. I've also got someone that wants to come in and look at the Pan-European, and also someone else that wants to look at the Kawasaki GTR. And people have said, why don't you have the GTR for yourself? I've already got the ZZR and I bought so many bits. I would love the GTR, but it's a big touring bike. I want something that's still a bit sporty. And we're going to do this. Filter up the inside. I'm going to jump in here and get my filter in. And then hook the outside lane in a second. And here we go. That will do for me. Just so, to end the video up after a high speed run, guys, have a cracking bank holiday. Whatever you're doing, do it safely. If you are out riding, guys, be safe, be well. And from RB, as always, signing off on the Bank Holiday Sunday, it's a big goodbye from me. Take it easy.